Good morning, everyone. On this 7th of April 2020, another beautiful day outside. This morning we'll have a look at Hebrews chapter 12, verses 2 and verse 3, and I'll read them. First section of Hebrews chapter 12, verse 2a reads, "Let us fix our eyes on Jesus." And then verse 3, "Consider him who endured such opposition from sinful men, so that you will not grow weary and lose heart." And the writer of the Hebrews urges us to consider him so that you do not grow weary and lose heart. We're confronted by two things here. Jesus was aware of the sin that separates a human being from a holy God, and his humanity that identified him as one of us and brings us closer to him because he understands our situation. In the week leading up to his death, he showed the seriousness of the effects of sin when he cursed the fig tree for not having fruit. He also cleansed the temple of merchants and money changers. He spoke parables of judgment against those who had rejected the prophets God had sent and who were about to kill his Son. As God, perfect in his love for creation, he became the only acceptable sacrifice to save the world from sin and open the way to salvation for all, making the cleansed temple a house of prayer for all nations. As a man, he experienced the struggle against the temptation of sin and evil in all its deception and pain. He too knew the frustration of being misunderstood and opposed by unjust, unrighteous people, and the agony and humiliation of the cross. When we consider Jesus, we are inspired by his single-minded purpose of redemption, never allowing suffering to deter him or take away his will to endure. When we focus on Jesus and on what he can do through us at this crucial time, wherever we may be in our lives, the obstacles in our way, we may find inspiration, faith, and strength to persevere no matter how difficult our conditions. The perfect man who completed his mission on earth is now with God in heaven. Will you turn to him in your time of need, as what Moses did, as what the apostles did and the prophets? As Daniel did when his life was threatened, he went up into his room and prayed 3 times and gave thanks to God. Will you turn to him in your need, in your time of need? So, Lord Jesus, you are perfect in every way. Thank you for coming to earth as a man, to identify with us and to understand our condition. Help me to focus on you at this time, to be encouraged by your love and grace, and to remain unwavering in my faith and purpose. Amen. May the Lord bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye, everyone.